everybody, welcome to my channel, Southern Yankee. Today I am doing a get ready with me to show you how to create this eye look. I've been asked a couple of times by different subscribers to do an eye look. So if you are interested in seeing how I created this eye look from all, it's a combination of different palettes, but all from BoxyCharm for the eyes. So if you're interested in seeing how I created this, keep on watching. Hey guys. Good morning. I thought I'd do my get ready with you this morning. I'm trying to open this primer. I got this little sample of Too Faced Hangover with Coconut Water Replenishing Face Primer and some stuff I ordered from Too Faced. And so I'm going to use that as my primer. I figured a lot of you have asked me to do like an eye look. So I figured, well, I'm no beauty guru. You guys know that. I'm not a expert. I'm a self-taught, figure it out, what works for you, what doesn't work for you learner. But I'll go ahead and do my very best. This feels really moisturizing, this primer, to show you guys a look. Maybe using some of the palettes I got from BoxyCharm. So, all right, let's let that dry for a minute. Oh, and while I'm waiting to let that dry, let me show you guys some of the beauties I got from Too Faced that I ordered. I don't know, one day I was in, something came up on my, in an email or something. I got offered like some deal on the Too Faced stuff, but just look at this packaging. So this is, let me see if I can get it to focus. It's like a metallic lipstick by Too Faced, and the packaging is beautiful. It's all kind of in glitter. This one's called That Girl. And then I opened up the lipsticks. Oh my God, guys. Look. Look at this packaging. Is this not gorgeous? So here is, isn't that a beautiful color? I've worn this one. Really, really like this. Perfect fall color. And then I got another one. That's called That Girl. Then I got another one called Metallics, it's called Hot Flash, which I think I'm getting recently. Fun. I was just so impressed with the packaging of this, and I don't think they were too expensive either, but look at this one. Isn't that stunning? So there's this color, and again, I might wear this one today, we'll see. This is a great kind of cranberry rouge color for the fall. So really happy with those. Maybe I'll put one of those on for you today. And then we get the Better Than Sex makeup, and this is Better Than Birthday Sex. So we're going to try this mascara today. But again, loving the package. They have done a fantastic job with all these beautiful sparkly things. You just have to buy them because they're cute. All right, so here is the mascara. I mean, I'm going to be sad when it's empty. It's just so beautiful. If a girl's got to have this in her purse, she should have it sparkly, right? So we're going to try that today. And there's the wand. So we'll see how all this goes. I lost my beauty blender in my mess somewhere. I'm really disappointed. I don't know where it went. It's not in my drawer. I looked on the floor. I was like, who took it? I have like this little one I can use, but this is not the one I use. So I guess I'm gonna have to look in my mirror when I'm doing this. I'll try to look back up at you guys. Well, I can probably see a little bit here. What I'm using is the Revlon Color Stay makeup for normal to dry skin. And the color I have is, I don't know. Oh, Natural Beige is what I'm using. And this is actually a really, really great color for me because it's like really, really super close to my normal skin color. Actually, I got two of them. I'm using this one that's open already. So a little bit different, obviously, on the neck. Just blend that in. Now I gotta do my hair, and then I'm gonna do my trend sense so you guys can check it out. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead I don't set my makeup like some people do. I just don't. Mine seems to stay. I don't know why. I've got a new bronzer I'm going to try here. A little dark. And this, just in case you guys are wondering what I'm using, is the Park Avenue Princess Amazonian Clay Waterproof Bronzer by Tarte. And this came in something. I didn't purchase this. This came in, I don't know, probably a box or something, but that's what the bronzer looks like. Okay, let's work on the eyes. Let's start there because that way I'll do the rest after, but that way I can finish anything I screw up. I am no eye expert, girls. I really sort of have learned as I've went. So I will be using part of this palette. I've used this one a lot. Rina Del Caribe Eyeshadow Palette Volume 1 that we got in, I think, one or two boxy charms ago. But I'm going to be using a different palette for the base color. That's what I'm looking for now. I have a ColourPop palette that came from BoxyCharm 2, which I like. I think I'm going to use the BoxyCharm Pure, this one, for my base, and use this color, which is a color I do really like. I like to use a lot. I need to clean my brushes, but they're just going to have to do. And hopefully, and I did not prime my eyes. Sometimes I do. I'm just being a little bit lazy today. So I'm just gonna kind of put like the transitional shade, and I go above my natural eye line because I have a little bit of a droopy eye, and it looks a little crazy right now. But I do that on purpose. I can blend it out and make it not look so crazy. At the end, it usually looks decent. Sometimes I have to wipe some off because I'll go on with too heavy of a hand. All right. Like right here, I feel like I got too much, so I'll tone it down. So that's a good shade because, as you can see, that shade for me sort of brings out the blue in my eyes. So that was called Belle right here. It was this one right here that I used. So that's good. All right, so now we're gonna find a color to put kind of in the, darken up my corners. I'm trying to think how I'm feeling today. A lot of times my makeup, that's kind of how I go. I go by like what mood I'm kind of in. I think I want to use this palette, this one from, which is dirty, it's got stuff on it, from last month. And I think I'm going to use the Guatemala, this burgundy color, because I'm going to put the burgundy lipstick on, and I'm a nerd, and I like to have everything matching. I know, I'm weird. So that's what happens every day over here. Trying to find all my brushes. They're kind of scattered. I'm grabbing the ones that I need. They're all like pushed in here, and I need to... All right, so this is one we got, I think, from BoxyCharm 2. This is the Vintage Cosmetic Company, Step 2 for the shadow. And now, if I remember, I think this was a little bit of a darker, like I don't think you needed much on this. So I'm going to put it in the corner here and focus here on the corner for a minute. And then I'll bring it over because it'll move a little bit. I was thinking of putting fake eyelashes on today just to play with, but you know, I hate doing them because they pull my natural eyelashes out. I always lose some eyelashes every single time. And so for that reason, I'm probably just going to do my regular lashes. We'll use that new mascara and see how it does. Okay. So now we're getting a little bit, you can see sort of the darker color. I always have more trouble with one eye than the other. I'm actually going to do this color in my under eye part too, like on the bottom down here. And then blend this out a little bit. And you always, for me, if you have a droopy lid, I just blend up and out. Because this I'm going to kind of clean up a little bit, but it lifts your eye. And doesn't give me super harsh lines. Okay, so that looks crazy right now, but that's okay. That's all right. It's gonna look crazy for a little bit. I'm taking a little bit of brown. This is called Pacifico. I don't know what that is. And I'm sort of doing like a little bit of a liner. And also going into that little tiny corner space some, which I'm gonna have to blend after I get it in here. So we'll leave it for a minute. We're gonna leave it looking crazy for a minute. And I'm gonna blend it. I just gotta do the other eye. See, I just made a mistake. It's all good. All right, a little bit of brown in the corners. And again, I'm gonna blend those out a little bit. Just so it's not so harsh. Okay, those are looking decent. I'm trying to think what color I want my all over lid. I know I'm gonna use one of those shiny glitter ones on my corners, and I might do this pretty golden brown on the top in the middle. It looks all right. It looks just all right though. Like, not loving it. Then we're gonna put a pop of lighter color on the inside corner part. All right, you know what? That brown color, I can see it darker on the other eye than this one, my kind of little eyeliner I did. Okay. I'm going in with that bottom color down here. I gotta look in here, guys, sorry. If you don't know how to do a wing, this pulls it up and out, and you can use your finger, or you can, you know what, you can use, if you want a sharp line, that sponge I was using, you can use that and pull it up. But I usually just leave it like that because I think it does pull my eye this way, which is why I do it. You guys may not love it. All right, so the last step for me, I need a smaller brush. I'm gonna use this pretty, it's a gold color. It's this color right here. And so instead of doing just the dot of your corner here, I'm actually going to make a highlight here and here. Again, it elongates the eye, so it opens your eyes up, which was a trick that I learned watching YouTube, watching Wayne Goss. So I don't know how to do this without. Can you guys see that? Do you see it? So the corner there, and then you do the same thing on the bottom. You guys see that? See if I can get you in. See what I just did there? I just did that there and there. Maybe I can do it this way so you guys can see me. It's kind of hard to do. I gotta close my eyes. Sorry, I'm not good at this, I know. I always hesitate to do these eye looks because I feel like I screw them up, and so I don't know, maybe it's good to show you guys that we're not perfect, you know? And you can hit your inner corner here too, but like kind of connect them. Okay, so it looks a little funny kind of, I think, up close, but whoop. But we're gonna add in my liner, and I'm going to use this liner that we got in BoxyCharm. I'm trying to mostly use BoxyCharm items so you guys can kind of get a better feel. Let's see. My nice skinny liner I can't find. Let's see if this one will work. I feel like this is too long. Okay, this could screw up my whole look. I have this old crud one, but honestly this one might work the best. Oh, no, here, I use this one. Now I do a thick liner. They say that you should probably do, like if you're trying to open up your eyes, do a really thin, but I like the thick. I don't know, I'm a nerd again. I don't know, it's my personal preference. You guys can do your liner thinner than I'm going to do it. I'm also gonna line the inner eye line here. One thing, I'll see if I can show you this real quick, that I learned, and you need kind of a flat to do it like this. This is one I've used for it. If you use a brush like this with the flatness, let me see if there's a black in one of these. I think there's a black in the Rock and Roll shadow palette. Yeah, okay, so I'm gonna use the black here. And this is a great reason to have black in. Why do you need black? Like, who uses black on there? You can use it to make the fake liner like I did with the brown. But the other thing you can do, and I'm gonna be looking over here because I gotta see what I'm doing, but watch what happens. Not my contact. Okay, so what I did is I'm taking the black liner, basically, and just going up underneath the shadow. And it defines, and you can do the same thing on the bottom, but it defines that pretty highlight you just did. This bottom's harder to do. I'm not going to worry too much about the bottom one because I'm going to be putting actual liner. But this was a way that, like, if you wanted to, you could do the whole thing under your eye, but I like to just do right where I put in the corners the highlight. It just gives some definition to that highlight and a nice crisp line. I just got it in my eyeball. There we go. So see how it just defined that a whole lot better. So that was something, that was another like Wayne Goss tip that I saw. And he was talking about like how many ladies do their makeup wrong. So you do your makeup the way you're comfortable and the way that feels best to you. But I am going to put a little bit of liner on too. Now what he did is he took that black all the way across, which I could do, and that's supposed to open up the eye too. So, but we're gonna, I got kind of a heavy thing. I'm gonna do my, oops, not doing so well with this. All right. And there is one eye. And there is my other eye. Now, I did just buy some sharpeners so I can sharpen my pencils. Let's see what pencils I have that need sharpening. I drop stuff every day. I just got these at Elf. I looked everywhere for a pencil sharpener. For the life of me, I could not find one. But I like this because it has the top, so you can like sharpen your pencils if you're using a pencil crayon for your eye. All right, and then so I'm just going to go on my waterline. Voila. I gotta do my hair here soon because it's getting curly on me. And then we're gonna add our mascara. Oh God, I love this mascara. Better than birthday sex. What the hell is that even? Who gets that anymore? Not me. Just got a little right there. I have a hard time with my bottom lash lines. You know what I forgot to put on today? I forgot to put on something to not make my eye puffy. I do have some stuff. I have every kind of something. I've tried it. You know what I like is the Perlice, and it's in a tiny little tube. I probably have some up here. Well, this isn't it, but this is a moisturizer, but it's by this company. If it'll, hold on. If you got, just in case you need a good under eye, there it is. That's the company. There we go. Goodness gracious. That's the company that has a really great under eye thing that I found that works really well. So all right, hopefully this is gonna look good for you guys. And, you know, this would be something that I would, like if I was doing my eyes, that would be an eye look for me. I'm just going to use Blush-Wise today. The CoverGirl True Blend blush in pink. I wear my makeup, I think, a little bit heavier than, you know, probably most people do, but I like makeup. I found that I loved makeup later in my life. Actually, really, since I've been doing YouTube. You know, I used to have to wear kind of heavy makeup for dance, when I used to dance. And I never really knew how to apply makeup. I'm going to use the Too Faced, since I did a lot of Tarte stuff today, the Too Faced highlight. Just put a little bit on. I always overdo my highlight too. I'm like a glow stick when I'm finished. I like this this highlight quite a bit. I don't know how well you guys can see it. And then okay, that's a little heavy. Okay, then I'll use that pretty by Tarte Hot Flash. I just love this. Don't you love this? Gotta go get this. If you don't have this, I don't know. You'll see if you like it when I try it on. I'm not. Where do I go? It's a burgundy. Pretty. Okay, there's my look. So then I use a setting spray. The one I'm using now is Christopher Buckle Power Lock Makeup Setting Spray. This does definitely help keep the makeup on throughout the day and stay set, especially the eyes. So we're gonna voila, girlies, there we go. Now I gotta figure out what earrings. I can take this off now. I gotta go do my hair, figure out what earrings we're gonna wear, and then you'll see me back when my hair's dry and we'll start trying on our Transcend. So tell me what you thought about the look. Honestly, I'm super interested in your opinion. I see it took me 26 minutes to video this, which is super long. I usually do it in about 15, but I don't usually video myself. So let me know what your thoughts are if you like this look and if you like these kind of videos. All right, I'll see you soon. Bye.